So welcome back to Web Gaming Central, everybody. Hey, look, I am enjoying myself, I must admit. And I'm almost a little bit surprised with myself, to be quite honest with you. Not patting myself on the back or anything. But, for one, this crazy bridge just doesn't want to cooperate. That's just one gripe. So apparently that's a bad spot for a bridge. Of course, I'm not going to take that. I'm just going to do what I want to do, because that's what I do. Anyway, I'll just change up the bridge somehow. But anyway, every other bridge is working fine. There's no glitches there. But what I'm trying to say is this. I'm still literally, and I can understand if it's hard to believe for everybody, but I really still enjoy this game as if I just put it in for the first time. Well, you know, maybe not that much excitement, but at the same time, it's very close. And normally, I'll just be totally honest with you and transparent, I don't stick with games that long. Like, what I'll do is I'll play it, then I'll take a break, then I'll come back to it, then I'll take a break, and then I'll fall in love with it all over again and come back for a long time and then take another break. And, yeah, that's normally how my gaming experiences go. You know, I'll love a game to pieces at the beginning and then, you know, slowly get bored with it and then just cut it off and then, you know, come back after a few months or so. Sometimes years. Nah, not so much years, but months. Anyway, I wanted to hit some comments, guys, that I saw going all the way back to the last two videos ago. P. Taylor 7805. Where are the schools? Great question. And they are a beginning mayor's best friend. I totally agree. It does raise land value. It does slow crime. Slows down fire and garbage and pollution and all that, because with fires, you know, less likely to be completely clumsy and whatnot, and you know, not know how to cook and stuff like that and burn your house down. Garbage, waste less, more into recycling and all that jazz, and less pollution, of course. Let's see. That is something I'm trying to do. I'm going to do, actually. I want to get some schools here. And somebody else had the recommendation of putting it on top of the mountain or on the edge of the mountain. And I think that's cool. Right above downtown, looking over into downtown. And I think that's exactly what I'm going to do. Let's see. Gary Nash, I did see your video. I have to approve it. And I will do that. Well, actually, I didn't let you watch the video, so that's what I'm trying to say. I'm going to watch it first, then I'll approve it. Which I'm sure everything is fine there. But let's see, what else do we have? Right, that was oh wait, no, now there's Justin Elam, who said bring your main road toward the end into the cliff and then back to the beginning. That is a very interesting suggestion. Maybe I can do a tunnel lead. That's a long tunnel though if I did that, but I don't know how that would work because I have all these roads attached to the you know, the front of the city over here. See, I do want to see one thing though. Let's just check this. I'm not gonna build it, of course, but well, not like that either. Let's kind of see, so it could work. That's a long tunnel though. You know what? I almost don't see why not, right? I almost don't see why not. I'm gonna do that. That is such a cool looking thing there. Two bridges, or two tunnels right there. One coming from uptown, or above the ridge there, and then one connecting from the ground. Okay, or from the lower area. So let's see, more comments. SimManiac, thank you. You said I love the original ways you build your cities, like in the beta, in the first solar region. I do too, and that's why I'm going back to it, because it just, that was when I was honestly having my most fun with the game, and because I was just being creative and just being free, you know, not really overthinking things, though sometimes overthinking things can help, but not all the time. But anyway, Steve Rise, waterfront houses could look awesome. Let's see, was some other things, some other comments I wanted to get to. Oh yeah, just some people just let me know about your cities, like how the rich may live downtown, or the lower wealth citizens may live downtown. And that was some pretty cool stuff, like Aldo Gallegos Aldo Gallegos, I believe that's how you pronounce it, said Austin, Texas, and that's one place I was actually looking to move to. I love Austin, Texas. But let's see. Somebody else mentioned, I don't know if it was Detroit, but oh, Kansas City. Adrian Fort 555. Kansas City, how the mid-wealth live in the outskirts, high wealth live in the downtown area. That's very interesting for me. I've never been to Kansas City, but you know, I just like to. That's why I brought it up, because I wanted to hear from you guys like what your cities are made up like you know, from my example, I'm pretty ashamed of where I live. To be quite honest, that's not a good thing to say. I'm not ashamed at all, actually. I'm a big fan of our sports team. Of course, you're gonna ask me where do I live. I'm gonna have to eventually let you know, but it's in the northeast of the United States of America. Okay, very close to New York City, and that's about as much as I'm gonna give you. So as a result, let's just leave it right there. We're gonna okay, we're gonna leave it right there. Okay, anyway, there's more comments here. Oh, dude, of course. What dude? You like me to refer to you as dude? And you said hour-long videos. Ooh, I can't do that anymore. Oh my god, my time is just little these days. But anyway, thank you. And I think it was in response to Lee Watcher 58. Oops, Lee Watcher 5810, who mentioned not to exceed, if it would be okay not to exceed 40 minutes in the series. Technically, that's how I do it now. I try to reach 30 minutes, and that's my max typically. Sometimes I go over, sometimes I go under. But yeah, so you're pretty much gonna get your request by default, because normally I do it that way. But yeah, every now and again there will be an hour episode. I'm pretty sure I've done it recently, and I used to do it all the time. Realized that I had no life as a result. But breaking it down to 30 minutes is just a little easier for me, so that's why I do that. Let's see. Matthew Edwards, you were the one who mentioned schools looking or overlooking downtown, which I think is a grand idea, and I'm gonna actually do that. Bridges Avenues. I think that's pretty much all the ones I were looking to respond to. Didn't mean to kill the first 7 minutes worth dealing with just comments, but I like to communicate with you guys. And Black Cherry, you mentioned that you're interested in finding out a good laptop. That's good for gaming. Sims 4 is coming out. Yes, Sims 4 is coming out, guys. I will be doing a Let's Play for that. Believe it or not, I am definitely going to do a Let's Play for that. That game looks, so far, even with the limited information that we have, it seems like it's going to be pretty cool. But, yeah, that's it, guys. We're going to go ahead and get right into the game. Don't worry, I'm not going to rob you of your time. We're going to do 37 minutes worth of gaming, because the first 7 or 8 was given to comments. So, here's our city, guys. So far, so good. Let's go ahead and set up for our school up here. And first, let's go ahead and just get more homes, I suppose, here. Let's go ahead and do a little bit of connecting. Okay, and let's... You know what, right here, and then we're gonna drag this out. I don't know, we'll do something there, but right now do something like that. Alright, so, I didn't want this to just end like that, but I'll tell you what, let's bring it to the edge of the map, and then we'll just connect it. And this would be how we get up there, I suppose. I'd rather it be something like that, yes. Just kind of casually go up there. I don't like the way that's looking. Okay, let's just try to keep it interesting at the same time. I don't want to rush, which sometimes lead to these kind of bad decisions, but let's see. It's a little bit better. What I'm going to do is drive some roads through there. In particular, let's just kind of... And of course, I like this road too, when it comes to the cities that are like these, because you don't really want a lot of straight lines, in my opinion. That's just my opinion, of course. It's not law or anything, of course. But I don't like to do straight lines because it's not very realistic for a city, whether you want to believe that or not. It's not. You rarely see a completely straight road, although it may look like it when you're driving on it. But if you look at maps, I mean, there are some straight roads, but typically, you know, they're never perfectly straight. You know, they're either going in a slight curve of some sort, or, you know, it's never completely straight, unless it's a city I've never heard of or never been to before or never looked up before. I'm gonna go ahead and just attach this like that. So that's that. Now to figure out how I want to do the rest of it, because you know we're gonna get a bridge up here somewhere, right? You just knew that right off the bat. But let's go ahead and get some more money here, because it's quite important. Let's see, what does that look like? We're just gonna go ahead and make this whole area downtown. Even this. And we'll choose exactly what we want to, or what types of businesses we want here. But the rest is going to be just homes at this point. Let's get some homes here. And I would connect this, I really would, but I don't know if I want to. So we'll reserve that decision for another time. Up here, we'll do more back here. By the way, let's upgrade these roads. Oh, they are already upgraded. Good. These two. High density. Like really, most all of this I want to be high. Yes, and it is. Alright, because this is where I want the most busy stuff. And we'll get some streetcars going on more than sure. Let's see. Even this road, I guess. From there, though, we can just stick to. You know what? You know what? Should I? Just to mix it up. I hate making things look so. Tell you what, it's okay. I know. Oh yes, I can actually do something with that road. Let's keep it like that. Oh, let's do a dirt road just to mix up things a little bit, you know? Why make everything look the same? Why? And guess what I'm gonna do here, folks? Nice with the bridge. Does it have to be so? Oh, no. That is a weird looking bridge, though. Oh my God! Do you see that? Weird. No, that's just too much. That was actually going to work. Go figure. I don't want that to come over into downtown though. Let's slow it down there, buddy. Pump those brakes. Pump them. I tell you what, let's get rid of that part too. Not the bridge so much, but. Such a space killer though. I don't want to kill too much space over there, but I think that's good. I don't know, I just wanted to do a little dirt road. I don't see Why not, right? Alright, let's see if I can finish this off because it's looking a little bit... Oh wow, did I really want to connect it there though? Probably not. Probably not. Let's do something else with that. Let's connect it somewhere else. Though, if I do, man, it's gonna kill space though. That's what I'm trying not to do, but I'll tell you what. Do that, I guess. That's cool. Playing connect the dots at the moment. If you couldn't tell. Let's get rid of that. Okay, get rid of that. Okay, so okay. Okay. Let's just take a look at our zoning. And I don't want to overzone because I want to make sure we have everything we need. But let's go ahead and set up the school. And well, let's see. Which kind of school do we want? Where? All that stuff. Let's elementary school could actually be placed here. But, you know, I did say over here. So let's go ahead and put the school right above, overlooking downtown. Ooh, kind of went crazy on the simoleons there. Let's get those bus stops going, I suppose. Okay. Neighborhoods. Neighborhoods only. Right in that part of town. Bring one over here. Rich, really don't have enough simoleons for that? Oh, I guess because I'm not going super speed, huh? Would help. Definitely would help. Try one there. That should be good, right? And one right there. We have homes here, so put one on the main road. Here, let's not forget these guys back here. So we're starting to have some medium density homes now, which is cool. Oh yeah, that's why now they're getting to schools. They're starting to like living here. Let's throw one there. I think we got a good cover system. Let's put one back here. Looking good, looking good, looking good. Let's give these guys somewhere to go to get picked up. Alright, we'll put a library right next to the school. Truthfully, one can go downtown. How much do these cost? 100 per hour? I don't mind. Let's educate our Sims, right? No, that's too close. I won't put it there. Okay, anyway. What do we need for that? Oh, right. The educate. We have a lot to do there. Did we get the upgrade yet? Duh. Hello. Right. So, let's see. What do we want first? I wanted to tax our Sims. I forgot about this aspect. We wanted to tax our Sims individually, but I guess we can wait for that and do the, oh crap. I should think about the high volume solution first, probably. So let me wait till we get enough money and then we'll mill over that one for a little bit. Or mull over that one. Which one is it? What's the word? Mill or mull? Mull? Something like that. Just can't think. Anyway. You know what? I think... Well, let's just let things grow. Let's not go too fast on the building here. Let's let what we have develop first. And we have some apartments, as I mentioned, a ton of gas stations. I'm gonna see when these buildings plan to grow up. These guys, not so much, not yet. That's because they're a profit. Oh, and that's how we can manage that. Let's see. Go here, here. Now we probably had nope, still unsatisfied. And the reason why it's none for those guys is because we have a ton. So let's just play a little bit of management here with the land values, and that's exactly what I see. Okay, let's go ahead and start thinking about this. which I am going to place right in the heart of downtown here, and it's gonna mess up the you know, right here actually. That way I don't mess up everybody. That's definitely gonna bump these guys up to medium quality though, without a doubt. Let's see here, but I did say I wanted low wealth near downtown, didn't I? I did say that. Tell you what. I'll stick to what I said because I don't want too much. Switched over to that. Let's see. Those are not approved. Not approved. But these are, or this is approved. Alright, so that's going to do that. Let's go ahead and add one more to this. Now we know we'll get medium wealth there. Yep. Nice! I love that dude, whoever he is. So enthusiastic about it. Let's see. That's hilarious. Alright, so I'll put that there. That really had a very minimal effect, but that's alright. As we start going up here, I want to start to influence what's growing around these parts. Okay. Alright, so we're going to get a little bit of medium wealth, mostly low wealth in these areas, which is fine. Let's see. We're doing it exactly the way. Okay, I think I like that. Let's see, what are we getting now? Classrooms full. Of course classrooms are full. Let's finish doing that, by the way. We had ran out of money for a second there. How about some buses, you know? Would be nice. Would be nice. I always like to just, well, I always did like to fill up the school with bus stops. Sometimes you can't always do that. Alright, so I like what I have now. I'm just hoping those grow to be skyscrapers, which I'm sure they will. It's normally a guarantee. But I'm surprised that power is holding up. I am really surprised. It seemed like it's not even moving. Water is good. Sewage is okay. Let's see, that's why I wanted to really think about doing the utility module for City Hall, because that way we can go to high volume solutions, which might become an issue soon. So we want to have the option. Oh, look at there. Oh yeah, I gotta fix the bridge, don't I? Yeah, it's so ridiculous. Let's go ahead and fix the bridge, guys. I don't know why it keeps doing that. Good thing there's no roads or anything. Not roads, but thank you. Sheesh, it keeps messing up on me. Not like I can't keep fixing it, but who wants to keep doing that? Alright. Now, is that bridge too much, guys? Is that too much? I guess not. When we, well, you know, speaking of, I think we can go ahead and start doing that. Yes, I did kind of want to. There we go. I'm doing it again. I did kind of want to fill that in. So let's go ahead and fill it in. Cool. Back here, that's reserved for the the wind power plant. So just go ahead and get rid of all the. So I know, and somebody was yelling at me. I think it was I forgot the name, but somebody was yelling at me about when it says for sale, and I kind of know when it says for sale that it can do what it can refill itself, or you know, Sims can move in. But I don't know. Sometimes I just like to bulldoze it, start afresh, you know. All right, so these guys are still apparently doing good. Okay, so they want to upgrade in density. I think now is a good time to do that. Let them grow. Let them be. And see if they can grow. You know, we'll leave those as low wealth homes though, so I won't mess with that. But I am going to finish filling this out. Even there, you know, why not? Might as well make room. And if I'm going to do that, I'm going to have to build another one of these, unless we have enough. Which I'm not going to do it yet until we know for sure that we're running out of space. I'm not going to mess with it. can't really add storage, but I can add these, which may or may not be necessary, but I'll just add one. I don't think it's necessary. I just haven't really thought about it thoroughly enough. Alright, so that's the zone. So everything is growing nicely, I'd say. Alright, and I think everything looks pretty good now. But we're gonna finish everything, of course, without a doubt. But we have all that to fill in. But what I'm gonna do in all this to fill in, but we're gonna wait to see how the city evolves first, because that's why I'm gonna let it grow a little bit. Then we can basically see what's necessary. Like, for example, there's a few unemployed middle wealth sims. Not a lot by any stretch of the imagination, but still. And then there's a lot of available jobs, and that might increase because I just zoned all those jobs up there. Well, now no one's unemployed. It's like perfect employment situation for the medium wealth. Isn't that awesome? Almost the same for high wealth. Not the same for low. Yep, see, that climbed big time. Well, not hugely, but enough. And my solution to that is maybe to build some more low wealth, probably in these areas up here. Oh yeah, see, that's gonna climb because all those jobs are now becoming available, and the same is happening for all wealth classes. So now we have more jobs than we need, but that is going to solve itself, I believe, because we're gonna still build more, and we're done pretty much with industry. And that number is gonna continue to climb, actually, even more, because those have yet to be staffed. Yeah, needs workers. Yep, so I think now is a good time to do that. But let's finish looking at all the details here. Shopping is still a situation. More so for high wealth sims. They definitely need somewhere to shop. And I am going to try to solve that problem by adding this. More than sure. Now they should feel that. Probably was one rich sim living in there total, you know? Right, shopping. Yeah, that, I'm assuming that should work. A little shopping center right there for the rich people. By jolly. We haven't anywhere to shop. Must we travel every time? Right. Don't mind me, people. Alright, so now we have growth there, which could also help, because that means more sims to work. But now that I think about it, so who's in demand the most? I suppose it is the low wealth, and they are. It's a huge number there. But that's the reason. Another reason why you may want to let it grow a little. The city grow. That is because these buildings are going to go up, especially the ones out here. Not so much the ones over here, because I have them on low density roads for the most part. But one thing I could do, by the way, is upgrade this street, this middle street, like I intended to. Yes, I definitely intended to do that. Good, now that's all high density. No need for a suspension bridge. No need, no need. Alright. There we go. Okay, so things are gonna grow on this road, but now let me see something. Oh, okay, so that took that space, and that's fine. I don't mind that at all. These are gonna grow though, I can tell you that right now. Alright, so again, like I said, see, it's growing now, guys, so I'm gonna wait before I make any big moves, because maybe I should live at downtown, huh? The mayor's house. You know, I'm gonna live on this remote little road here. Nope, because that's where my low wealth sims are, and if I put that there, they're gonna go to medium wealth. I'll just wait. I'll wait before I do that. But this is growing. So this is our downtown area. Cool. Oh yeah, see? It's starting to get skyscrapers here. Well, I don't know if that's a skyscraper. Doubt it, actually. Oh, it could be. Could very well be, and that's medium wealth, huh? Cool. And those guys are gonna grow too, and that's cool. So now we have the growth that we're looking for, but I wonder what it's doing for this. Now, see, it changes. It changed drastically. Now we have unemployed medium wealth, and hopefully that can solve itself. Probably won't, though, over here. Let's go look at the industry then. That's why I'm glad I didn't make any moves, because it would have been, you know, bad. So business is great. See? Still don't know if we needed workers, so that's a past tense type thing. Freight is good. See? Everybody's well. So it's almost like we need more jobs now, which I could do. I can really get rid of these sims. Don't really need them. Let me dezone them first. Don't mean to interrupt them like that, but we have pressing needs here. So let's outload these pressing needs. Now the same can be said about overreacting to this, but it's a small change. I'm only going to zone that and see where that goes. And of course we're out of this. Let's add another one, please. And yesterday would be nice. Okay, what about water? Oh yeah, that's getting a little tight as well. Let's see. And don't worry, because again, I'm going to upgrade. Yeah, see, that water tower is dying. Oh, that's a bad place. Really bad place. Just throw that guy there. Power, of course. I knew these things were going to start to happen. So, right, as you grow, that's why it's good to take your time when you grow, because things happened in a delayed way, basically. So you want to be careful. We're making pretty good money, though, here. I think now we can go ahead and make that choice, guys. Ooh, let's see. I think, because I want to do education, because we want to finally get there to a point where we can, you know, let's see, how close are we to another? Yeah, see, only 2,000 more citizens, which we'll get there without a doubt. So, I'm gonna say, oops, phone. Pardon me, guys. Charging my phone there. Okay, so I'm gonna say ooh, do we even have a lot of areas to upgrade? Tell you what, we'll make a way to make it work. So I'm gonna place that there. We're gonna go ahead and do that. So now we'll unlock that, and now we can place higher volume solutions, which we will do, by the way. And we're gonna use the methods that we've learned through so many SimCity videos together. And that is, put your sewage treatment plant and your water pumping station together. Make a beautiful music together. Let's see. How come we didn't get the table? Oh, well, duh, because of that. That's what I was looking for. I'm not going to put it there. I am going to reserve the place here. So, guys, how much does this cost us, by the way? That one is 44. This one is 64. That's a lot of simoleons. I am going to bulldoze this. I know you're probably kicking me in the face through your screen right now. I understand. I am actually going to put the water pumping station first. You know what? Slow time down. Do a small little road. Though I'd rather have a straight small little road. And that might work a whole lot better than what I was going to do. Because first, it's right on top of this now, and I don't want to take away both. So, you know what? Yeah, you know what? We'll do it where it's all coming over this way. Did I really have that much money? Did I just spend that money? Anyway, never mind. Pumping station. Boom. Come on. Okay, there it goes. There the money goes. A little bit of a delayed reaction there. And now I want to put one there. What? It's cool. it will work itself out. Let's go ahead and play it again. Now that should be great, and it is great. Oh wow, the water solution is really good. Okay, and then that. Ooh, power, we're gonna really stick with wind. I don't see why we shouldn't, and we have like a lot more of these. These only cost $40 simoleons, and we can do 24 of these. So I mean, we can have a lot of power, which should be able to sustain our city. If not, you know, we'll find another solution, of course. Speaking of the solution, I better act like I want to find that solution right now. Yes, that is a good idea. Right, it gives us more options. I love simoleons. Okay, so we have 45. I mean, this should power our city pretty good. I don't see why not. 60, see, 60 megawatts excess. So let's hope that is good enough. I am hoping, fingers crossed, toes crossed, that that's enough. Now, ooh, what now? Oh, obsolete. It's obsolete. What this? Same one. It's obsolete. Let's shut it down. Closed by the mayor. Pardon me. Alright, so we are a go. It's good. Community college has been approved. How? Oh, because only thing you need that for this, and you need that for this. But the college we can get away with. But this thing cost us an arm. No, it was this that cost an arm and a leg. We can do the college. Let's do the college, folks. Let's do the college. Well, yeah, after we make some more money. But let's just look at our city. Is that a new building? Pardon the burping. Is this? This is nice. Nice. I can't imitate that guy really good, but man, I need to get a sound bite from that guy there and just play that whenever I see something really nice. Nice. You know, I need to do that. I can probably do that easily though if I just pull it from this video because he did say it. Nice. All right, so oh goodness, that's funny. Okay, anyway. What now? High wealth is in demand, I see. And then let's see how things have shaken out. Ooh, still need more jobs for the medium wealth. Oh yeah, need more commercial for the low and medium wealth. And jobs are abundant for the low wealth, so we need more low wealth sims, which I can put up here, by the way. Speaking of, I can do that now. Get my guides back. I just want to see where would be a good place to build this. Right at that corner there. So if I do something like this. And you know what? I think I don't know if I want to do that. Let me think of how I want this to look. Okay, go straighten out. There we go. I like the way that looks. Now I just have to figure out, yeah, because we're going to have to do some more low wealth without a doubt. And I think low wealth fits up here. I'm going to make a cutoff though. Cutoff where low wealth ends and high wealth begins. It's going to be right from there. Let's go ahead and up that road. Not high wealth. Low wealth ends and medium wealth begins. I think that's what I said anyway, isn't it? Interesting. Let's go ahead and, now I got the guidelines. I could effectively connect that. Let's go, even though I said no straight roads, I think I want to do a little bit of that here. Actually, no. What I want to do is go right across. Yes, I do. Then we'll come down right next to the school. Right next to the school, and that's good. That is good for the medium wealth, and I'm going to go ahead and zone 4 of those guys, and we're at 39 minutes, 40-minute videos, so 40-minute on the video. So we're gonna stop here, guys. We're gonna come back and we're gonna finish that up. But so far so good. Let me hear your thoughts in the comments, guys. Don't forget to like and subscribe. As always, you guys are absolutely awesome. And I see the influx of people coming back to watch the videos. Thank you so much, guys, for coming back and taking a look again and see what we've come to, how much we've grown. And I hope you stick around, guys. Thanks, and I will definitely see you all in the next video. Signing off.